If you try what works for me and it works for you, that's lovely. But it's your own journey, and how you deal with all of it is very personal to you. So, we're all at different stages of our evolution. Some people may need a bit more time, a bit more work to cleanse the energy centers. But just know, whatever you do, even if it's, I do an 11-minute one each day, which is done through, it's done through Himalayan singing bowls. Each one of those is attuned to the energy centers up through the body, and it cleanses them. Like, I can feel it every single day. I can feel my energy centers vibrating and spinning, because they are like you can visualize them as a ball or a disc of light, and you will find that as they cleanse, the color becomes more vibrant. You may not see the color to start with. Over time, the chances are that as you're concentrating on one particular energy center, those colors get very, very bright. You may visualize them through your third eye. And don't worry if you don't, because the main thing with energy is about feeling it. That's the thing with energy. People don't always understand what they can't see, and energy is one of those things that you experience, but you can't actually see it with your physical eyes. It's to try and describe energy, it's like when somebody passes and leaves their physical body, like, so physical death. There's the upset, really, of not being able to see that person with your physical eyes anymore. And the grief can take over and close you down from your own energy field, from your own feelings, because you're so distraught. And then for me, how it worked for me, and the work that I do now, the soul-to-soul communication, is by learning quite rapidly how to manage my energy, and learning to feel those that I'd lost. So it's about getting back in tune with your feelings, which is quite hard to do when you're so grief-stricken. But it worked, and when you tap into that kind of energy, it's not just about tapping into those that we've lost, even though it's such an amazing feeling, simply because when you can't see them anymore, being able to feel them, sense them, just know that they're there, that's such an important thing. It's very, very important. It really helps massively with the grieving process. It doesn't stop us from missing them, because we can't physically see them anymore, we can't physically hug them. But I know where I've become so in tune with my own energy. I get hugs from spirit, I get kisses from spirit. And no, it doesn't replace that human being standing there in your life in the way that you want them, but it does. It's deeper. There's a knowing that no matter what, they're with you, even more so than when they were in their physical body. And it's completely changed. Knowing my own energy, being able to tap into my own energy, has completely changed my outlook on death, physical death. So yeah, for me, it's like energy it's the big guy, it's the big be all and end all for me. Knowing my own energy. What happens when we do cleanse and clear our chakras? We have an energy field around us as well. We're not just this physical body and a soul, we are layers of energy bodies. So we have our soul, our spirit from the inside. We have an emotional body, we have a mental body, we have a light body, and we have this physical body, and they all come out in layers. So we're kind of like an onion, and it's learning to tap into all those layers and balance them all, which the energy centers, the chakras throughout the body, that's what, when we get those cleansed and cleared, it really does help all our bodies work together in alignment. So yeah, for me, it's always been, and I know there's very many spiritual teachers out there that will always say it starts with meditation, and that's on every level.